10 most common website hacking techniques. We've been talking a lot about cleaning and protecting websites from attacks. But what about knowing how exactly your website can be hacked? That is an interesting and useful information we would like to share with you. So let us go through the most popular hacking techniques for you. 1. Phishing. One of the most insidious techniques used today is phishing. It's hard to find the person that doesn't know what phishing is. However, a lot of users are still getting tricked by hackers on a daily basis. Phishing implies the replication of the website with the aim of stealing money or personal information. And once a user enters his credit card details, for example, a hacker will have access to that data and will be able to use the received information for his own benefit. 2. Viruses and malicious code. Hackers can crawl almost into any website and leave in its database malware or insert code into the website's files. There is a huge variety of viruses, and each may impact the infected site differently. But there should be no doubt that a virus, regardless of its type, will not benefit your business. 3. UI redress. This technique is similar to phishing. But in this case, a hacker would create a fake hidden user interface. Once the user clicks the button with an intention of to proceed to a certain page, he will find himself on an unfamiliar website, usually with an inappropriate content. 4. Cookie theft. With the help of a malicious software, hackers can steal your browser's cookies. And those cookies contain a lot of important information: browsing history, usernames and passwords. As you understand, that data can also contain logins and password to your website's administrators panel. 5. Denial of service, DOS, DDoS. DDoS stands for Distributed Denial of Service. DDoS attack is a way to make a certain server unavailable, or, in other words, a way to crash the server. To interrupt or crash the server, hackers would use bots. Those bots' sole purpose is to send requests to the website, a lot of requests. As a result, a server unable to process all of the received requests will simply crash. The most hazardous thing about this technique is that a hacker can crash the server in a relatively small amount of time. 6. DNS spoofing. This malware is also known as DNS cache poisoning. It engages that old cache data you might have forgotten about. Vulnerabilities in the domain name system allow hackers to redirect traffic from your website to a malicious one. Moreover, hackers can program this attack so the infected DNS server will infect another DNS and so on. 7. SQL injection. If your website has vulnerabilities in its SQL database or libraries, hackers can get access to your confidential information by deceiving the system. So there is no surprise that SQL injections can also be a simple tool. But this simple tool can allow a hacker to access vital information of your website. 8. Keylogger injection. The keylogger, that very simple and dangerous malicious code. The malware records keystrokes, captures all of the user's actions on the keyboard, and to send all that has been recorded to the hacker. It also installs a malicious script that produces an in-browser cryptocurrency miner. If a hacker succeeds in obtaining data, then the result of the hacking will be stolen admin credentials that can allow hackers to easily log into your website. 9. Non-targeted website hack. In most cases, hackers don't target a specific website. They are more interested in massive hacking. It is easy to suffer from a non-targeted attack. You just need to overlook any CMS, plugin or template vulnerability. Any gap is a chance to get into the hacker's site and become a victim during the next attack. Hackers can find websites with similar weaknesses easily. They can always use Google's hacking database to receive a list of vulnerable websites that have the same properties. For example, hackers can find all indexed websites that have a vulnerable plugin installed, or websites with unhidden catalogs. 10. Brute force. A brute force attack is the simple method to gain access to a website. It tries various combinations of the passwords again and again until it gets in. This repetitive action is like an army attacking a fort.